Did you know that a 62-year-old woman stunned her doctor during a routine checkup because of a single skill she'd maintained her whole life? She wasn't running marathons or lifting heavy weights, but this one ability left her physician amazed, saying it was a clear sign she was aging far better than most people her age. Her family was shocked. She seemed so ordinary, yet her doctor said this skill was protecting her health in ways she never imagined. What was it? Could you have this same skill? The truth is, after 60, there's one key ability that doctors point to as a powerful indicator of exceptional aging. It's not about how fast you move or how much you can lift. It's something simpler, yet it speaks volumes about your physical and mental vitality. In this video, we're diving into the one skill that doctors say is a hallmark of aging exceptionally well after 60. It's something you might already be doing, or maybe you've let it slip without realizing its importance. We'll explore why this skill matters, how it protects your body and mind, and what you can do to strengthen it if you're not quite there yet. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to focus on to boost your health, stay independent, and live vibrantly for years to come. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll share practical tips to test and improve this skill starting today. And they're easier than you might think. Let's get started. The skill doctors are raving about is your ability to maintain good balance. You might think balance is just about not falling, but it's so much more. It's a window into your overall health, from your muscles to your brain. Take Susan, a 64-year-old retiree who loved her daily walks with her dog. During a checkup, her doctor asked her to stand on one leg for 10 seconds. Susan did it with ease, barely wobbling, and her doctor was impressed. Most of Susan's peers struggled with this simple test, but her strong balance showed that her body was aging remarkably well. Meanwhile, her friend Tom, also 64, tried the same test and nearly fell after just a few seconds. His doctor warned that his poor balance was a red flag, signaling declining strength and coordination that could lead to serious health issues. Here's why balance is such a big deal after 60. As you age, your muscles naturally lose strength. Your joints stiffen, and your nervous system slows down, making it harder to stay steady. Good balance relies on a complex interplay of your muscles, brain, and inner ear, all working together to keep you upright. When this system is strong, it's a sign that your body is functioning at a high level. Studies show that seniors who can balance well, say standing on one leg for at least 10 seconds, are up to 50% less likely to fall, a major cause of injury and disability after 60. Falls aren't just about broken bones. They can lead to hospital stays, loss of independence, and even a faster decline in overall health. But balance does more than prevent falls. It's linked to better brain health, stronger muscles, and a lower risk of chronic conditions like heart disease and dementia. In fact, research from the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors with good balance have a 30% lower risk of cognitive decline compared to those who struggle to stay steady. So why does balance matter so much? Let's break it down. First, it reflects muscle strength. Your legs, core, and even your upper body work together to keep you stable, especially when you're standing on one leg or navigating uneven ground. If you can balance well, it means your muscles are still robust, supporting your joints and keeping you active. Second, balance shows how sharp your nervous system is. Your brain has to quickly process signals from your eyes, inner ear, and muscles to adjust your posture in real time. Strong balance means your brain is firing on all cylinders, which is crucial for memory, focus, and mental clarity. Third, balance is a predictor of longevity. A 2022 study found that seniors who could balance on one leg for 10 seconds or more lived, on average, 7 years longer than those who couldn't. That's not just a number, it's a sign that your body is resilient, adaptable, and ready to keep you going. Now let's talk about Susan and Tom again. Susan's daily walks weren't just exercise. They were balance training in disguise. She navigated curbs, stepped over roots, and even played with her dog, all of which kept her coordination sharp. Tom, on the other hand, had stopped being active after retiring. He spent more time sitting and his balance suffered. When he tried to stand on one leg, his weak muscles and slow reflexes couldn't keep up. The good news? Balance is a skill you can improve at any age, and it doesn't take fancy equipment or hours at the gym. But before we get to how, let's explore what happens when balance starts to slip, and why it's such a warning sign. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us keep creating content to help you live healthier and stronger. Now, let's dive deeper. When your balance isn't what it used to be, your body sends subtle signals. Maybe you wobble when you stand up from a chair, or you feel unsteady walking on grass. Maybe you've started holding on to walls or furniture for support, even if you don't think much of it. These aren't just quirks of aging. They're clues that your muscles, joints, or brain might be losing their edge. Take Margaret, a 61-year-old who noticed she was stumbling more often on her evening walks. She thought it was just clumsiness, but when she tried a balance test at her doctor's office, she could only stand on one leg for 3 seconds before teetering. Her doctor explained that her declining balance was linked to weaker leg muscles and slower reflexes, putting her at risk for falls and even early cognitive decline. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Poor balance often starts with muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, which begins in your 50s and accelerates after 60. Without regular activity, your leg and core muscles weaken, making it harder to stabilize your body. At the same time, your inner ear, which helps you sense your position in space, becomes less sensitive, and your brain's ability to coordinate movement slows. Vision changes also play a role. If you're not seeing obstacles clearly, you're more likely to trip. Add in joint stiffness or medications that cause dizziness, and it's no wonder balance becomes a challenge. Research shows that seniors with poor balance are up to 5 times more likely to experience a fall injury, and those injuries can lead to a 20% higher risk of mortality within a year. That's a sobering statistic, but it's also a wake-up call that balance is something you can't afford to ignore. But here's the exciting part. Balance isn't fixed. You can rebuild it, no matter your age or fitness level. Let's look at John, a 66-year-old who was struggling to stay steady after a knee injury. He could barely stand on one leg for 5 seconds, and he was terrified of falling. His doctor recommended a simple balance training routine, and within 3 months, John could hold a one-leg stance for 15 seconds without wobbling. He felt stronger, more confident, and even started hiking again. His story shows that with the right approach, you can turn back the clock on your balance and protect your health for the long haul. So how do you know if your balance is up to par? Try this quick test right now, but make sure you're near a wall or chair for support. Stand on one leg, lift the other foot a few inches off the ground, and hold the position for as long as you can without grabbing anything. If you can hold it for 10 seconds or more without wobbling, congratulations. Your balance is in great shape, and you're aging exceptionally well. If you struggle or can't make it past a few seconds, don't worry. It's a sign to start working on your balance now. And I'll share exactly how in just a moment. If you're still with me, comment number 2 below to let me know you're finding this helpful. Your feedback keeps us motivated. Let's keep going. Now, let's talk about why balance is such a game changer for your health. Beyond preventing falls, good balance keeps you active and independent. Think about all the things you love: walking with friends, playing with grandkids, gardening, or traveling. These rely on your ability to move confidently without fear of stumbling. Strong balance also protects your brain. When you practice balance exercises, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're stimulating your brain's neural pathways, improving memory, and reducing the risk of dementia. A 2023 study found that seniors who did balance training 3 times a week had a 25% lower risk of cognitive decline over 5 years. That's because balance challenges your brain to stay sharp, processing sensory information and coordinating movements in real time. Balance also supports your heart. When you're steady on your feet, you're more likely to stay active, whether it's walking, dancing, or doing household chores. This keeps your cardiovascular system strong, lowers blood pressure, and reduces the risk of heart disease. Plus, Good balance boosts your mood. Feeling confident in your movements reduces anxiety about falling, letting you enjoy life more fully. For example, Linda, a 63-year-old, used to avoid social outings because she was afraid of tripping. After working on her balance, she started joining her book club again, laughing and connecting without worry. Her story shows how one skill can ripple through every part of your life. But what if your balance isn't where you want it to be? Don't panic. There are simple, effective ways to improve it, and you don't need to be an athlete to start. Let's look at Carol, a 65-year-old who noticed she was getting unsteady after a long winter indoors. She could barely balance on one leg for 5 seconds, and she was frustrated. Her doctor suggested a few easy exercises, and within weeks, Carol was standing stronger and walking with more confidence. Her secret? Consistency and starting small. You don't need hours in the gym. Just a few minutes a day can make a huge difference. If this is resonating with you, comment number 3 below to let me know you're still here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps us keep bringing you content that makes a difference. Let's move on to how you can build this skill. Here's how to test and improve your balance, starting today. First, let's try another quick test to gauge where you stand. Find a flat surface and stand near a wall or sturdy chair for safety. Close your eyes and try to stand still without swaying for 30 seconds. If you can do it without grabbing support, your balance is solid. If you wobble or need to open your eyes, it's a sign to start training. Don't worry, this is something you can improve with practice. To boost your balance, try these 3 simple exercises and do them 3 to 4 times a week. First, practice the one-leg stand. Hold onto a chair or wall, lift one foot a few inches off the ground, and try to balance for 10 to 15 seconds. Switch sides and repeat 3 times. As you get stronger, rely less on the chair and aim for 20 seconds per leg. This strengthens your leg muscles and sharpen your brain's coordination. Second, try heel-to-toe walking. Place one foot directly in front of the other, like you're walking on a tightrope, and take 10 steps forward, then back. Do this near a wall for support and repeat 3 times. This improves your stability and mimics real-world challenges like stepping over obstacles. Third, do seated leg lifts to build leg strength. Sit in a sturdy chair, extend one leg straight out, hold for 5 seconds, and lower slowly. Do 10 reps per leg twice a day. This strengthens your quads and core, which are crucial for staying steady. These exercises are simple, but they're powerful. Start slow, and if you feel unsteady, always have support nearby. If you have health conditions like arthritis or dizziness, talk to your doctor or a physical therapist before starting. They can tailor a plan for you. For example, Robert, a 67-year-old with knee pain, worked with a therapist to modify his balance exercises, and within 2 months he was walking to the store without fear. His story proves that small steps can lead to big results. If you're finding this eye-opening, comment number 4 below to let me know you're still with me. Your support means the world, so please, subscribe and hit that bell if you haven't already. Let's keep going. Now, let's talk about how to make balance training a part of your daily life. You don't need a gym or special equipment. Some of the best ways to improve balance happen in your everyday routines. For instance, try brushing your teeth while standing on one leg for 30 seconds, then switch sides. It's a small habit that builds strength and coordination without extra time. When you're waiting in line at the store, practice standing with your feet close together and your eyes closed for 10 seconds to challenge your inner ear. At home, walk around your living room heel-toe during commercial breaks, or stand up and sit down 5 times without using your hands to boost leg power. These micro moments add up, keeping your balance sharp without feeling like a chore. You can also make your environment balance-friendly. Clear clutter from your floors. Move rugs, cords, or furniture that could trip you. Install grab bars in your bathroom and good lighting on stairs to help you see obstacles. Wear supportive shoes with non-slip soles, even around the house, to give your feet a stable base. And stay active. Regular walking, swimming, or gentle yoga keeps your muscles and joints limber, supporting your balance. For example, Mary, a 60-year-old, started doing Tai Chi twice a week and noticed she could step over curbs without hesitating. Her confidence soared, and she felt younger than she had in years. If you're worried about starting, remember that progress is personal. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Even small improvements in balance can lower your fall risk and boost your health. If you're feeling inspired, try one of the exercises I mentioned today and see how it feels. Maybe stand on one leg while holding a chair, or practice heel-to-toe walking in your hallway. Track your progress over a week. You might be amazed at how quickly you improve. If this is hitting home, comment number 5 below to let me know you're still here. Your feedback keeps us going. Let's wrap this up. Let's bring it all together with some final thoughts. The one skill that doctors say marks exceptional aging after 60 is good balance. It's not just about staying upright. It's a sign that your muscles are strong, your brain is sharp, and your body is resilient. Good balance prevents falls, protects your independence, and even slows cognitive decline, helping you live longer and better. Whether you're like Susan, confidently standing on one leg, or like Tom, struggling to stay steady, the good news is that balance is a skill you can build with simple, daily practice. Take a moment to reflect. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds without wobbling? Do you feel steady walking on uneven ground? Or are you starting to hold onto walls for support? Whatever your starting point, you have the power to improve. So here's my challenge to you. Try one balance exercise today. Maybe it's the one-leg stand or a few heel-to-toe steps. Do it for a week and notice how your confidence grows. If you're already great at balance, keep it up. Your body is thanking you for it. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts inspire us to keep creating content that helps you thrive. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Your support keeps us going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.